Hello, everybody. Welcome to Figurative Thinking. Sorry I'm late. I seem to be having some technical difficulties tonight with my equipment. Hello, my buddies Customs. Hello, Master Versal Toy Hunter. How you guys doing? Thank you for joining the stream. So tonight I want to do a unboxing of Thunder Punch He-Man and a review of Thunder Punch He-Man. I actually really like this figure. I did not have this figure growing up, so this is a first for me. It is a figure that I wanted, and I never even had the vintage as I got older. Um, so yeah, I love the fact that they did Thunder Punch He-Man in the Snake Man art for the deluxe pack. That's fantastic. And again, I love that blister, the scales in here. It gives it presentation. I love the fact that they did that Mattel did the sword exactly as the old sword, the older sword. Hello, Carol. How are you tonight? Thank you for joining the stream. Um, so I love the gold sword that they did. They definitely tried to keep him Thunder Punch He-Man into the vintage line and tried to keep him unique to that. I absolutely love that. And of course, you got the Thunder Punch here, the fiery little. Well, I guess it's fiery. Could be lightning. I don't know. And I love this shield. Got that vac metal on it, or almost a vac metal, I guess. Definitely glossy. I love it. And what is that? Love my kid. So my 8-year old just made me this out of some popcorn stuffing out of a box that their mom received. Very cool little artistic thing that she had going on there. Love it. But I love this artwork. Hello, Oz. How are you? Thank you for joining the stream. It's always better late than never. And you're not that late because I was late myself. My buddy's Customs, you got one on pre-order. That is awesome. This is a fabulous figure, and I can't wait to break them open. Um, this has the same. I think this has the same mini comic as King Hiss, but this is actually really cool. I'm absolutely loving this. I love the artwork that they did for. That's fantastic. It's the same artwork I used for my thumbnail for tonight. It's great. So uh, Thunder Punch He-Man. Um, I'm not I'm not too familiar with how Thunder Punch He-Man got his powers, other than there is um, a cartoon flick uh, or a comic flick that I seen when I was trying to do some history on Thunder Punch He-Man. Apparently, this was a power that was bestowed upon him, uh, bestowed upon He-Man for all the good deeds that he's done on Eternia in defending Grayskull and the people of Eternia. So I found that rather interesting. Uh, the gods were very nice to bestow such a power to He-Man. Um, I'll have to do some more research on that, of course, to figure out how he what what the background of that is, as I am not too sure and don't want to give out any wrong information. And here I am dropping stuff all over my desk and computer. Okay, so I got out the weapons, the shield, and He-Man dropped out. Yeah, love that blister. Love those scales. What's that? All right. Yes, I'm happy to see you all here too. Absolutely. Thank you for joining. Um, so He-Man uses the powers of Grayskull to summon the mega-powered Thunder Punch. And of course, you see the Snake Troopers in the Black Horde Trooper armory, and that's really cool. And I hope we get those in that Snake Man 4-pack that we're supposed to be getting. That's going to be amazing. If not, I'm sure there's going to be an easy way to make those. Um, because I've already started trying to do a custom on the Horde Trooper that I have. I have a snake head that I'm definitely going to use, and it will pop right there, right on top of that. And of course, I've got another one that I'm getting ready to do, He-Man, from when Prince Adam was in the Horde Trooper suit when he was going to rescue his sister, going to try and see Adora on Etheria, which I think that's really, really cool. So I want to see. Now I know he doesn't have the the little firing pin in them because you don't actually pop the caps, uh, which I thought was a unique thing for a He-Man character, vintage wise. And I kind of wish they would have kept that gimmick. Um, Again, I, I didn't have this figure uh, when I was a kid. I didn't have it as a young adult. I really don't know too much about this particular He-Man. So, um, but I definitely like the way he works. He's got that good twist head of the sculpt. Head pops on and off. He's got that full rotation of the arms. I'm actually not that good with my camera now. Uh, it's not that I've been practicing, but at the same time, uh, if you go into settings on StreamYard, you can mirror image your camera, so I don't have to go. If I go right, it goes right. If I go left, I go left. So it's not in reverse. Just makes it easier for me. I'm not fighting the camera and I'm not fighting the angles. And what I really love about this, I really do love this chest armor, this chest plate, that silver with the red. That's really nice. I like the back of the backpack. I definitely like the attention to detail that they did. Comparing it to what I did notice on the vintage He-Man, Thunder Punch He-Man, uh, if you pulled this down, there was like a snap pop trigger in here. So when you was able to, and oh well, nice. They still give it the. That's nice. So they still give it the at least he pops when you. I don't know if you can hear that or not. But he's got. That's really cool. I like that. I could definitely deal with that. It's nice, absolutely nice. Get that nice little. Yeah, that's really cool. I like that. He does not twist the other way, so if you want him to try and go the other way, that's not going to happen. He does not twist the opposite direction, but he's definitely got. I don't know if that's a piece of plastic in there or if that's like those like little thumb things that you can get, and every time you press it down and let it up, and it pop, pop, pop. My kid's got one of those. I forget what they call them, but they're kind of annoying. But especially when you get repetitious with the, it's kind of like doing an ink pen. Yeah. Um. So yeah, I definitely like the way they did these boots. That's a really nice like leathery brown that they did here with the white over the top. I love that fur. And there's the loincloth, and of course the loincloth and the normal belt that He-Man normally has. Pretty cool. Get him to hold this shield. And of course, you got all the points of articulation. Does anybody else have this figure? I know you. I I know you said that you got it on order, my buddy's customs. I think this is a great figure. Absolutely. So there's that vac metal shield, blinding people and myself. That is very cool. I like that. What do I do with the sword? There it is. pull that out of his hand and put the sword in his hand. I like the fact that they don't do the half swords anymore. However, on the originals, I think it's very appropriate. The For like the Origins vintage that they did for He-Man and Skeletor, they did the half swords for like the silver or the gray that He-Man had for the Power Sword, and then the purple for Skeletor's. I don't know what his would be. I know his isn't the Sword of Power, but it's the negative half of the Sword of Power. Of course, it's the normal good versus evil thing, so that's pretty cool. Um, but yeah, I definitely love this sword, and I like the way that they did this. It's got that beautiful bevel in the middle of the sword there. Unique. And I love the fact that they kept it gold. Very, very cool. By the power of Grayskull, I think this is a phenomenal character, and I just can't wait. So let's see what's poppable and swappable. So obviously his head is poppable and swappable. His hands are poppable and swappable, and his feet at the boots are poppable and swappable. So you can do a lot of things with this character. Well, you can still do a lot of customization to him. Either way, I think this is a great figure. I know I'll definitely keep him the way he is. Um, and he is. I'm stoked to have this to be added to my collection. Um, yeah, there we go. Sword goes right in there, and it holds pretty decently into the shield. With the way they do the Origins wrists and hands, you gotta kind of work with the shield a little bit because there's not much room to. I like it better when the shield's clipped to the wrists, more so than to not be clipped to the wrist. So there that is from the side view. You need one more to. Oh, okay. Um, are you talking about the? My buddy's customs. Are you talking about like the snake men themselves, or? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Yeah, it's really funny. I have not seen any of the snake men in any of my stores that I go to. In fact, for me to have collected this last wave, um, well, the last three waves actually, uh, I had to go through BBTS and Entertainment Earth. Um, Ratlore is definitely one of the harder ones to find. Uh, Cobra Khan is ridiculous to find at a decent price, even on the secondary market. King Hiss is obtainable. Uh, I've seen it at Walmart. Um, in fact, my last Walmart trip, it was pretty much stocked up on most of the Masters of the Universe. So none of their Masters of the Universe. In fact, I was there Wednesday, Wednesday evening after I got off work. They still have all the Masters of the Universe stuff still out, so that I don't think they've done their reset yet. And that might happen this weekend. That might happen next week. I don't know. My Walmart's a little slow to get that stuff going. Uh, they try to get their inventory out. Oh, you got them all pre-ordered on BBTS. Yeah, that's to me that's the best way to go. To do the pre-orders when they have it. That way, when it shows up, you know you're getting it. Um, yeah, I love this comic book. This is actually the one that's in King Hiss, Heart of the Snake. And as you see, there's Thunder Punch He-Man, the Sorceress, and King Hiss in all his glory as the Viperous Snake. Very cool. Love that. There's Zoar on the front page, starting in, turns into the Sorceress, King Hiss, Thunder Punch He Man, riding on the back of the Road Ripper, as we call it the Ground Ripper now, with Mechanic. And Thunder Punch He Man is now in battle with King Hiss. I love the artwork that they do in these mini comics. These mini comics are so much fun. Uh, my girls and I, the other day, we started reading through the mini comics, going from year to year as these figures have dropped. So from 2019, uh, took about an hour, hour and a half. We got halfway through the ones uh, that went through. See, besides the ones that I have not opened because I have not opened my exclusives. Um, so the ones that came in the exclusives, I haven't opened those unless I have doubles of them. Oz, thank you for showing. It's all right. Thank you for joining me on the stream. Have a good night, sir.
Wait, can I show one? They don't want to show. This is mine.
I told him.
I
that.
made it.
What is it?
It's me.
So is that?
It's me being Wednesday.
Oh, you being Wednesday Adam. Okay, very cool. Love my girls. Uh, so yeah, that's what for those of you who may have this. Um, what do you think about this figure? I mean, they did actually keep some of the gimmick, which is flying, flying sword and shield. Um, they did keep some of the actual gimmick to it. Granted, it's not the cat pop, but I could deal with that. Um, they did do a little bit different on the armor, the chest armor. Um, I think in the vintage line, the chest armor was a little bit lower on the chest and stomach versus how this is. Um, Looking at it, but I think they really did. I think Mattel did a very, very good job as far as what they did with this. Um, and I'm really pleased. Again, I cannot address enough how well Mattel has done with this Origins line. I can't address how fond I am of what they've done with the pop and swap capabilities. Um, it is absolutely mind blowing of the possibilities that you could do with these characters now, um, compared to the vintage. Because you didn't have the pop and swap capability. You didn't. There are probably things you wanted to do with these figures, as far as the vintage goes, that you can now do, and I love that Mattel actually brought this line back out. Excuse me. Um, and again, they did the same thing with Masters of the WWE. Um, I had asked a question earlier on IG if you can actually pop and swap like the heads from Masterverse to an Origins character without it looking wonky, and I was given the answer I wanted. Um, not just not, not just the answer that I wanted, but so as long as like it don't look like a big headed creation, something or other. I mean, it'd be different, but it's not what I was be going for. I actually got a really good deal on a auction that I was in on eBay. I got a Triclops, Trapjaw, King Gray Skull, and Savage He-Man for less than $40, and that's going to be my introduction to the Masterverse. And of course, I'm only trying to collect the Revelations for Masterverse this time. Well, not just this time. Period. Um, I dove into Revelations the last couple of days, and I love what Netflix did with Revelations. Um, and my girls and I also have been looking at the new, well, not new anymore, but still new to me. Um, I was really very dead set against the CGI version of He-Man. Still to me, it's not my He-Man, but things do change. And as uh, Oz and Bobby and I forget who the other gentleman was that was on Toy Frenzy. Uh, as they were saying on Toy Frenzy the other night, it's still very important, um, because it's a class of a whole new generation to bring out uh, these figures, this line. Um, and if you want the line to stay alive, you absolutely have to bring new. And I love the way that after watching the first season, after watching the first season of the CGI He-Man Masters universe, I actually see where they're going with the line, how they're upgrading it, and I'm loving what they're doing with it. So just maybe I've I've found myself uh, liking it a little bit more. Um, I can actually get down with the storyline. That's pretty cool. You haven't been able to play with it because I haven't opened it. So you want to play with it?
This is Wednesday Adam and Wednesday Adam's boyfriend. I made it out of the popcorn in Mama's room inside the bed. Mama just doesn't know.
How'd you get it to stick together?
You have to.
Did you glue it or did you twist it?
No, you have to do this. Hold on. Let me. Sorry, Dad.
It's all right. So, oh, pressing buttons. Yeah, she's got a very vivid imagination, Eldor. Absolutely love it. How did she do
People, this is how I get popcorn
that? They
to
can
stick.
hear you. You don't have to yell. Oh, so you stick it in your mouth and okay, that's different. That's unique. Stuck pretty good.
You can feel a little bit right here. Look at it. Yeah, feel it right here.
I know. I felt it. It's different.
Yeah.
Why is it gluey?
Because when you stick your tongue on it, it's be able to wet it, and when you stick it on, it's be able to stick. But you can never take. Well, you can kind of take it off, but you have to twist it like that, and you have to nourish to put it back on. Then it stays quickly on like that.
Oh,
Then it has to dry for like a minute or two. And if you want to do this trick, there's an explanation how to do this.
What's an app?
You can maybe watch it.
Or an application?
Yeah. Or an application that I can actually show you again with this. I'm about to go back upstairs and grab this off of Mama's bed, and I'm about to show you the arms, how you make the arms in Wednesday Adam. And the boyfriend too.
Very nice. Very nice indeed. So yes, that is my review of Thunder Punch He-Man. I hope you all enjoyed. Um, please like, subscribe, and comment down in the comment section. It definitely helps me with the channel, and I will definitely see you all next time. Thank you all for being here, and I will see you next time.